Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to another weekly training video. So today is Tuesday and I ran an Abingdon Marathon just 2 days ago and I'm out for my first easy run, and to be honest the legs don't feel too bad, so let's keep moving and let's catch up on the run. So today's Tuesday and I'm back for my first run post-marathon, just 2 days after finishing the race. And yesterday I took as a complete rest day. No running, no strength training. First time I've done that by choice in a long time. And today, the legs feel alright, to be honest. They feel much better than I expected them to, but then I didn't run the marathon all out. If you haven't watched the video, by the way, I'll link it in the description down below for you to go and watch that one first. But yeah, the legs feel pretty good. You know, there's obviously some fatigue in my body coming to 11.5k into this easy run. And I'm starting to flag a bit, but yeah, I feel like the legs have recovered pretty well. And I think I can put some of that down to the shoe choice, the Pro MX3 Strung. They've definitely looked after the legs pretty well, and then also taking it easy in the last few K of the marathon, not pushing it, not going all out, has allowed me to recover quicker than I would do for an all-out effort. So I think that means this week we can try and run some Ks, take them all easy, and we'll see how we get on. And with that, we're nearly 8 miles or 13k into this one, so I'm going to get this week started and finish this run up. And I'll see you tomorrow for another one. See you then. Alright, so it's now a few hours later, it's Wednesday evening, and I'm out for another easy run. Decided to split the runs up today purely because Lily wanted to go for a run at lunch, and I thought it'd be nice to join her. So yeah, a few hours later, I'm out now to try and tie up the distance as much as I can before getting too tired, as the body is still not 100%. When I put the camera away yesterday, I'll just stop now because there's some light. But when I put the camera away yesterday, when I got to around that sort of 12, 13k, I really sort of just ran out of steam. I ended up getting the DLR home. Yeah, 8 miles yesterday, 13k was enough. And I'm at about 4.5k so far with the run at lunch. So if I can run about 10k now, then yeah, I'll be happy to come away with the first 2 days running this week with nearly 30k. So yeah, gonna keep moving. And yeah, 1.5k into this one. So yeah, let's keep moving and I'll catch up with you in a bit. It's Thursday and I'm out for another easy run. This really is just a week of easy runs so far. So yeah, another one tonight, hoping that I can increase the distance a little bit to about 10 miles, about 16k, but I'm not going to force it. Body is obviously still tired from the marathon. It's only what, 4 days? But the weather today has been terrible all day. another name storm. I don't know what the name is, I think it might be Benjamin. Super high winds. It's been raining for most of the day, and it's forecast to be raining now, but it's not, so I'm grateful of that. But it is cold. I'm wishing I wore gloves. I've got long sleeves on, my hands have not yet warmed up, so there we are. But yeah, another easy run, so let's get moving and I'll catch up with you in a bit. Good morning, Saturday morning. We're not at Parkrun. So I didn't go for a run yesterday, and that's because my plantar was a little bit sore after Thursday's run. So I figured there's no pressure this week, I'm still recovering from the marathon. So I decided to take yesterday off, and I did a strength workout instead, which means I've kept the weekly streak of doing a strength workout every week. I've kept that going, which I'm really pleased with. And today we've got a bit of a different activity on. We're out on the bike doing the Kent Classic with Lydia, who's behind me, and we're out for about 50k around the Kent countryside, although I think technically at the moment we're in Surrey. Right, we're nearly halfway. We're just going up the biggest climb on the course, but yeah, we've just crossed halfway, so it's maybe time for the first snack, but wait till we get to the top of the hill first, which I think I can just about see the top of. Hello and welcome to Sunday's long run. Alright, we're now 6k into this run. Just going past the O2. I've had my first gel and the legs are feeling alright. So it's 1 week since the marathon, and obviously I've taken this week pretty easy. Just 3 easy runs before today, but then on Thursday night after that 16k run, that 10-mile run that I did, had a bit of pain, a bit of soreness in my plantar on both feet, to be honest, like a bit of early signs of plantar fasciitis. But I've got a foot roller, so I did a lot of rolling on Friday, took the day off because there's no pressure this week, so I figured I might as well treat it with caution and hopefully avoid any long-term injury. But yeah, yesterday we had a good day out on the bike at the Kent Classic, Lydia and I. 46.25k I think it was. But yeah, today I'm out for a long run. I'd like about a half marathon. That should take me to around 70k this week, which I'll be very happy with. So I have that race scheduled on December the 7th. I've entered, I've booked the hotel, all of the above, but it's not going to be an ideal build between here and then because I've just run the marathon obviously, but also we've got to go to a wedding the week after and I've got a stag do the week before, so I'm not going to be in the best shape by the time we get round to marathon day because I've got to take at least 1 weekend off, and who knows how I'll feel post stag activity. So yeah, I'm still focusing on the process. Between now and then I've got 5 weeks of training and 1 week to taper, and I'd like to hit my regular targets each week, so get a good distance in across the course of the whole week, roughly 120, 130k ideally. I'd like to run 2 good workouts and get a decent long run in, and we'll just see where that takes us. Now, start of next year, I've already got my spring marathon booked, and we're going to Barcelona March the 15th, and I'm really excited to go there and bring that race to you on the channel. So that will be the next time I go all in on a marathon block, obviously trying to break my PB of 3 hours 1 minute 22, but also if I can take 82 seconds off and go under 3 hours in Barcelona, I'll be really, really happy. It's been a long time coming for me. So yeah, that's the plan between now and the end of the year, and then the plans going into next year are to build towards Barcelona. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting build between now and Barcelona. So hopefully you guys will join me for the journey, hit subscribe, and yeah, we'll see what happens in Spain in March next year. But yeah, lots of running between now and then. So yeah, there we are. We're now coming up to 7k, so it's taken me a whole kilometre to explain that to you guys. And in a couple k time, gonna cross the river, and then we're gonna run back via XL and the new dock path that's opened up. So yeah, let's keep moving, and I'll catch up with you in a bit. Let's go. So we're starting this week with a workout. It's Tuesday lunchtime, and I'm on my way to Greenwich Park for a classic marathon session. So let's get over there and let's get this week started. Let's go. All right, there we go. That's a 3k warm up, and we made it to top of Greenwich Park, where we're going to run the workout. And today's workout is one that I only did a few videos ago for you, but for me it's been quite a few weeks. So today we're doing 3 by 10 minutes, and I'm aiming for that sort of 10k pace, around 4 minutes. But yeah, it's only just been over a week since I ran the marathon, so if I'm running a little bit slower today, then I'm just going to take it as it is. I'm not going to worry too much about it. I'd rather run slightly slower and complete the workout than try and run too fast and have to shut the workout down early. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I've got a gel with me today because it's a little bit later in the day. It's just gone 1 o'clock. So yeah, got a gel to fuel me for this one. And I'm back in the Adios Pro 3s, which yeah, it's my favorite workout shoe at the moment. So we'll see what happens. Gonna do a few dynamic stretches, get this gel down, and then we'll roll straight into it. All right, here we go. Gel consumed, stretches done. Let's see how this workout goes. First 10-minute rep, starting now. Let's go. One more to go. And that's 3. And yeah, that was really tough. Really tough. Body's still not quite recovered. You can definitely feel it. And I don't know if I could have really run that much quicker. So yeah, pleased with the effort. The effort was definitely there. Run the effort, not the pace. And the pace will come back over the next few weeks. So yeah, really pleased with that. I didn't have my auto lap on my watch, so I got no idea how far I ran in each 10-minute section or what the pace was, but yeah, really pleased to just get the workout banked and then move on to another one later in the week. So now I've got a 3k jog cool down, and then I will see you tomorrow for an easy run. See you then. Right, good evening. It's Wednesday and I've just finished work and it's already dark, but I'm out for about 10 miles of easy paced running. But the weather today has been absolutely miserable. It's rained all day. It was raining when I started this run, but luckily it's just stopped. So hopefully we can get the majority of this run done without getting rained on too much. Yeah, I'm just over 5k in, but because it's dark, I'll keep moving and I'll catch up with you in a bit. Let's go. Good evening. It's now Thursday evening and I'm out for a workout, so I decided earlier not to go for a double run. Basically just fancied doing the one run today, so I'm switching up a little bit as I didn't need to run a bunch of miles today. So I decided to just increase my warm-up and my cool down to 5k each, and then running the workout should be enough distance for the day. So it's already dark, so we're on our way to Millwall Park. So let's get across the river and then I'll run you through what the session is. Let's go. There we are, made it to Millwall Park. We've got 4.8k on the watch, so close enough. And yeah, the legs feel nicely warmed up, so hopefully that's a good sign. So tonight's session is classic one, 8x800s. And yeah, we'll see what the pace is like. Ideally, all the 800 meter reps would be under 3 minutes, but so that 3:45 per kilometer pace. But based on how the workout went on Tuesday, yeah, we'll just see what the paces are tonight. I'll have auto lap turned off as well, so I probably won't be able to tell what the reps are until I get home and look at it, which is, yeah, I'm quite enjoying running the workouts like that at the moment, not getting too bogged down in what the paces actually are and just running them to effort. So yeah, we'll see what happens. And then yeah, I've also brought a high five gel. It's actually the first time I've ever had a high five gel. We got them for free last week at that bike race that we did, so yeah, I'll be trying this one out, see if it goes down all right. And then for shoes, you can probably guess, but I'm in my old pair of Adios Pro 3s. They still feel good. They're still pretty clicky. Lots of the carbon rods are snapped now. I think maybe 3 have snapped, but yeah, they still feel good. They got about 600k on them, so they haven't got too long left, but they should be all right for tonight. So yeah, a few dynamic stretches, get this gel down, and then we'll get started. All right, here we go. First 800, starting now. Let's go. Well, there we go. Workout done, 8 by 800 meters complete. And yeah, that was a tough session. Really pleased with how that went. I didn't really look at the watch too much, so I don't really know what the splits are. I did look at my watch during rep 5, and I think I ran that one a bit quick, so hopefully that didn't time me out for the next 3, but yeah, I'm pleased that I managed to get the workout in. So that's 2 good workouts this week. And the last time I managed that was before I injured my neck. So yeah, really pleased with that, really pleased. Just gonna grab my coat from where I've stashed it, and then we've got a 5k extended cool down to get home. So let's get moving. We made it to Tower Bridge, coming up to 10k in, and the weather is pretty crazy. It's been raining all day, but checked the weather before I left and it's 15 degrees. And then in the last 10 minutes or so, there's been loads of lightning. So I think it's about to rain really heavy, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Alright, hello, welcome to Saturday. I'm out for an easy run and it's a little bit late in the day, so I'm not going to park run. It's just gone 12 o'clock, but yeah, my legs are feeling pretty sore after yesterday's strength session and 19k easy run, but I figured that that's probably a good thing. I've run 8 marathons now, 1 Abingdon, my most recent one, not being an all-out effort, so 7 all-out efforts. And I worked out over my coffee this morning that at least 3, maybe 4 of them I've ended up with really bad cramp. Yeah, I might have sore legs now. It might have made yesterday's run harder, might make today's and tomorrow's run harder, but hopefully in the grand scheme of things, by not skipping S&C, we should hopefully be building stronger. But yeah, today legs are sore, but I'm feeling all right. Alright, so it is Sunday and I'm out for the long run. It's just gone 12 o'clock. So we've got about 4.5 hours of daylight left. So really I should have got out a little bit earlier, but there we are. Luckily I'm only planning on running for about 3 hours today, so we shouldn't be at risk of losing the light unless I take a wrong turn. But instead of just doing a boring flat loop with some marathon effort, I'm going to do the first half flat with some effort, and then the second half of this loop I'm going to head up the huge hill at Woolwich, which is around the 5k point of the London Marathon route, and then yeah, add an extra little training stimulus in the second half. Instead of just easy mileage, I'm gonna run up a big hill and see how that affects the legs. But they have recovered fairly well. Yesterday I mentioned they were pretty tight following the strength session. They're still not 100%, but they are better than yesterday. Apart from that, the weather is pretty much perfect today. You know, it's just perfect marathon training conditions. A little bit windy, but sunny, no rain, and yeah, about 10 degrees. But with that, we're nearly at 4k into this one. About 10k in, I think. I'm gonna knock down the pace, try and get close to a marathon effort. You can't tell, I'm making it up as we go along today. So yeah, let's get a move on, get over to the airport, and then we'll get started with some marathon pace. Let's go. Alright, so we've just made it to the other end of the cable car by Victoria Dock Park Run. Just finished the gel, and I'm just gonna get around this corner past this hotel, and then I'm gonna have a little go at marathon effort and see how we feel. Hopefully we can hold it for a few k, but yeah, no real targets today, so we'll just see what happens. Alright, here we go. Marathon effort section. Let's see how we get on. Well, there we go. That was about 3.5k, just over 2 miles of marathon effort. Pace wasn't as quick as I'd like it to be, but it's easy to forget that I ran a marathon just 2 weeks ago, and that pace was still faster than what I managed over the marathon in Abingdon. So, you know, maybe that wasn't marathon effort, maybe that was a bit harder, but yeah. Hopefully over the next few weeks, that marathon effort, the pace will start to come down, but yeah, for today, that's about 2 miles. Now, got to get over this bridge and then cross the river, and then, yeah, we'll see where we are when we get there. Well, that's as far east as we're going today. Let's get back to Woolwich and get up this hill. Let's go. All right, so we've now made it to the top of the hill. Shooters Hill Cafe just behind me. This is Oxley's Wood off to my side. And now, hopefully, it should be downhill all the way home. I got 22.2k on the watch. And yeah, mentally I am done today. So, the sooner this run gets finished, the better. But this is where I'm gonna leave you guys for this week. So, thank you very much for watching the video all the way to the end. I really appreciate you sticking around. Please leave a like if you've enjoyed. Hit subscribe. And I'll see you next week in the next video. Bye bye.